All right, well, I'm back in the kitchen of Chef Joe Letteri from Simplicity Chef. Joe, welcome back to the show. A good friend of mine, a good chef. I love having you on the
Thanks for having me back.
the segment. But I got to tell you, looks like you went and trimmed your hedges a little bit here.
We have some rosemary, again some sage, fresh oregano, and thyme. We're gonna do some striped bass with some fresh herbs, lemon, and butter. Just a simple little recipe,
simple and easy.
So we're gonna start off by cutting that fillet. The fillet you cut. We're just gonna season a little salt and pepper. What we want to do right now is just sear it. I'm going to do skin side up to start, and then sear it on the other side. I usually cook with the skin on, just I want to keep the moisture of the fish.
Sure, okay.
You know, even if you don't enjoy the skin, you can always peel it off, but I think it dries out the fish.
Especially if you're going to barbecue or something like that.
So about 2 tablespoons of butter right here. Again, fat is flavor, you know. You just want to sear it first. Just get that nice and crunchy. We can always crunch the skin, you know, and it's going to bake in the pan.
Okay.
Wonderful. Just going to give that a nice coat. Just a few minutes. Again, we're just going to retain the flavor. So how long you think? Well, actually, right around 2 minutes because we're going to finish that off in the oven anyway. Just
so the reason you put it in the pan is kind of to give it a little bit of a crust, a little bit of a flavor, but then you finish it in the oven to cook it all the way through.
Yes. Wonderful. As you can see that, pretty good. We're ready to flip those over, and we want to get the skin a little crunchy. You see that nice coat, a little golden brown that we want. We want to just hold them together. That's the key here. Just going to go back to the board. We're just going to slice some lemon. We're just going to pick up some herbs. Fresh thyme to start. And we want to just give it that essence of the herbs.
Yep.
That's starting to splash. Just lower the heat a little bit.
A little bit of this. What is this, oregano?
Yeah, that's fresh oregano. And don't be afraid to just throw the whole stem. You're not going to eat the stem anyway. You know, break it apart.
Oh, break it apart.
Break some of it apart. You just put it on the side again. We want that aroma of the fresh herbs. Get some of those lemon slices. Let's put them on top.
All right, so we have the lemon, all the herbs on there. I know you get the oven preheated to what?
400. And we're going to put this in for about 15 minutes. For well done, 12 minutes for about medium rare.
What's this over here?
Now we have a little side dish that I'm creating on the side right now. A little surprise at the end.
Secret,
yes, exactly.
Secret, okay.
But meanwhile, we have some Japanese soybeans, which are called edamame.
Okay.
These usually come with the shell on. These have been deshelled. And we're going to just boil these for about 5 minutes with some salt.
Everything's cooking? Elapsed time.
Want to open that up?
It's done.
Now for the striped bass, I told you I had a little secret. So I've roasted some cherry tomatoes with some fresh rosemary and extra virgin olive oil. They should be nice and wrinkly, pruny. Just gonna put those in the middle, put those here. And then we remember when we boiled those edamame beans?
Yes.
Put some of those in here. Just lovely, colorful.
We go with the color. The color.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, big, drastic change in color.
Wonderful, yes. Good. And let's grab one of these fillets, striped bass fillets.
Look at that.
It's cooked medium rare. You can just smell all those herbs right now. Go there, go there. Let's get a little fancy pants today.
Wow.
Add some microgreens on top.
That.
And there you go. You have butter seared striped bass, fresh edamame, oven roasted cherry tomatoes, microgreen salad on top with fresh herbs. Enjoy.
It looks delicious. There we go. That's good stuff. Joe, put that down. Once again, thank you very, very much.
Thanks for having me back.
Help.
Appreciate it.
For this recipe and plenty more, log on to onthehook.com as well. Go to
check me out on simplicitychef.com, and we're also on Facebook.
There you go.